Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to you, sincere, hopeful, elect brothers and sisters listening and learning. And to you brothers preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Nathan coming out of the GMS Indianapolis camp. Coming back with another quick one through Spirit. Brother put this in the group, I believe it was yesterday. I had it in my playlist to do a video on it, but yeah, this is from Oklahoma. Oklahoma City man makes unusual sky sighting. More questions, answers remain. So yeah. So I'm gonna play this video and then we'll get some scriptures and Lord willing be edifying.
I don't hear anything and something's moving in erratic ways. It's in the shape of a jelly bean, but the interior was like plasma. It was just going like this, you know.
Chris Frederick has been a teacher.
Right, because it's the chariots of Yahweh Shemel Shah. It's actual, the vehicle is like, you know, it would be like tied in with that angel, you know what I'm saying? You know, like what kind of system I say? Like if y'all seen the movie Pacific Rim and how they, you know, through the spirit, you know, how they would basically log into the machine. They come one with the machine, basically. All right, so they move fluidly and everything. You know, through the spirit. That's how the angels are. You know, if it's actually, it's like a living form. You know.
For over 2 decades, and he currently works for a metro area school district. He showed us this video from January 25th. He's in his driveway off Northwest 21st in the Gatewood district. He said it all started that night when his wife wanted to go to Brahms, so they walked out to their car. But after a few minutes, neighbors were calling each other.
He started calling neighbors, and before long we were all standing out in the street and had our phones out.
Chris has been a drone pilot for about 10 years. He started working with them when he and his wife were realtors in Ardmore several years ago. He fired it up and attempted to fly his drone to get a better look at the object.
The sky at night, you have to have aviation lights or it's not legal.
But strange things started happening.
My controller talks to me and it said unable to take off, electromagnetic interference.
After he recalibrated a few times, he eventually got it in the air and took these pictures of the object, which he estimates is around 1,500 feet off the ground. His drone was at about 400 feet when he took the pictures.
It concerns me that something was up there at night at that altitude that could have been a hazard.
He said his video function wouldn't work, which was odd. And there was something else. Only about 4 minutes and 18 seconds of flight time.
It had a fresh battery in it. It has a 35-minute flight life. And as soon as I took those 3 pics, my controller said a low battery, return to home.
Chris and his wife kept seeing that object for about 4 hours that night. We showed his pictures and videos to experts at OU for a second opinion.
What it is, I don't know, right? But I think I would approach this question as what is it likely to be, right? So that's where I'm coming from.
Professor Killick teaches astrophysics and cosmology at the university.
I'm from the Plaza District. It's south of them because we can see the Orion constellation in the background, so we know their point of view.
He acknowledged the object looks strange, but ultimately, it's likely it's just another drone in the sky.
I could see a red streak. Now, I don't know if it's because, I could imagine if it's a long exposure, I don't know if it is, I don't know how long the exposure was, but, you know, a drone could have a red light on top of it, right? I mean, our planes have red lights on them.
We took a look at the metadata, or digital picture information of the drone pictures. You can take a look at that info for all the images, right?
See, that's why the scriptures say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. It's beyond these people's understanding, all right? But yes, you know, but guess what? Amos 3 and 7 says what? Surely he'll do nothing but he revealeth his secrets to the servants, the prophets, all right? So Yahweh Shemashah has given us the eyesight, the faith, the understanding to know that those are the chariots of the Lord, all right? And he's given us the scriptural knowledge, all right, that Yahweh Shemashah deals with vehicles. Well, why does the Most High have to give the angels vehicles? Well, that's how it's set up. Why anything, if that's the question? right? Because that's the way the program, the movie is set up. It's the, hey, we're in the Lord's movie, man. He does it how he wants to do it. All we're doing is giving you the message on what's happening, all right? But of course, they're going to say some simple shit like, oh, that's a drone. But they said the thing was 1,500 feet in the air, you know? And his drone couldn't reach anyways. Let's see. It's beyond their comprehension. This is let's go to, this is Psalms chapter 68 verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh Bashim Shai are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. See? All right, those are the angels. All right? Because that's how Yahweh Shai is going to be coming back from a chariot, man. To unleash vengeance on these fucking people, man. All right? And we'll get to that, Lord willing, here in a second. Let's get a couple more scriptures. This is Zechariah 5:1. See, the flying scroll. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the see, that was the dimensions of what he's seen for the chariot that he was seeing. All right, to it looks like a flying roll. And you've had them chariot sightings that they look like what they call them, like cigars. They look like a cigar ship or whatever. You know, they got little classifications for these quote unquote UFOs or UAPs. Even though us of the hopeful elect, we've identified that those are the chariots and our way out of here, the salvation. All right. Verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on the side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on the side according to it. Yep. And it says, and I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, which means what? Lord of armies, right? And it shall enter into the house of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau, even the so-called white man. Did he not rape, rob, and murder? And steal, kill from the children of Israel, right? In the whole world, in the earth itself, robbing of its resources and misusing the earth. It says, in the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. Right, because the chariots are bringing concentrated laser beams. You know, not only is this place going to get hit with thermonuclear destruction versus via the ICBM missiles, right? But Yahweh Bashim Shai is coming with the chariots, with the thousands of angels, man, wreaking havoc on this place. There's going to be a whole lot of killing and delivering. All right, that's the balance. You know, it's our way out of it. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. This says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such that have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing. All right, they're out there on the highways and byways, all right, doing these electronic epistles, you know, being in the oppressor's face, shaking the hand, saying, you know, telling us that this place is going to be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear destruction, concentrated laser beams from the chariots, famine, earthquakes in diverse places, wars. All right, there's going to be civil wars going to break out, and that's going to happen soon. All right. So get your minds ready for that. Start running those scenarios in your head and get used to what? That you're going to be in the midst of danger, man. Every single day, every hour, every minute, pretty soon. All right, because this society is going to collapse. All right, especially because they got to usher in the NWO system, which is going to be via the what? That potato chip. All right, that Revelation 13:16 on down. Okay? And here's the point, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. Right, because when they see so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners, they're going to get beamed up in these chariots, They're gonna be like, what? Those are the men? Now I'll read down a little bit just to get that. Verse 3, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints? See? And that's the whole deal. They really thought that you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans were the scum of the earth. All right? Just use and abuse us like we're nobody. We're a no nation, right? And that's how they wanted us. All confused as shit. We're African Americans. No, we're Negroes. We're just black. You know? All kinds of madness. We're this, we're that. Everything but being called the children of Israel. And that was all part of the plan. But see, the Lord had got him, because guess what? He set aside an elect. Because if we were betting on the whole nation turning back, oh, it would be over. So Yahweh Shemel Shai has to intervene, because you see the state of our people. They're in the worst condition possible. All right, and waxing worse, because like this says in 2 Ezra 14 chapter, look how much like the world through age has gotten weaker. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so it's just getting worse and worse. All right, to the point that hey, we need salvation. We needed salvation long ago, but you know, but like it says Isaiah the first chapter around verse 4 or 5 or 6 around there, it talks about what he said. Why should I chastise anymore? You'll just rebel more and more. So that's why the Lord has an elect that's going to be doing right, that are going to be following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. All right, moving through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, you know. So yeah, that's our way out of here. Ticket out of here is on them chariots while the indignation passed. Right. Let's get a few more examples real quick. So this is real life. There ain't no damn aliens with big heads and all this other madness. See, Esau puts those twists in there because he knows this stuff's real, which he's been telling these last couple of years that, hey, this is real. We're releasing footage. We're releasing audio clips and everything of pilots and witnessing these things, right? These quote-unquote UFOs or UAPs. All right? But Esau, once again, being the fucking devil, they got to put that twist in. Oh, there's alien men, and they're how you say it again? A Nakai or some shit like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, those are the fallen angels, and oh no, those are the Greys, and those are the lizard people. All this other madness and shit that's come along with it, you know, to throw you off the course. No, that's salvation. That's our salvation for you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, those of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. This is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh Shemel Shai rideth upon a swift cloud. That's a chariot. That cloud is the chariot. Swift cloud. And they showed, and these things are very fast. They've been clocked at speeds and maneuvering abilities that beyond comprehension. Okay? You hear a lot of eyewitness military fighter jets people tell you. It says, and shall come into Egypt, right? And Egypt, it just means house of bondage. And modern day Egypt is what? American Babylon the Great. See, because the chariots are going to come in and wreak havoc. Then it says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of, right? Because it's going to be over. When you see these fleet of chariots destroying stuff like it's the war of the worlds, you know, and then everybody's helpless, and yeah, the whole it's been like hitting a light switch. All right, it's gonna be you know, every man for themselves out here, dog eat dog world more than it's ever been, right? Turning back to the wild wild west times a 1,000. You know? But hey, these people going to get jacked the hell up, man. Because what? They didn't want to listen. They want to be rebellious. You wanted to trust in this place. Well, that's all right. Because Yahweh Shai's coming back on the cloud, man. I'm going to get that real quick and we'll close it out. Because anybody going to be partying bullshit when you see these quote-unquote alien invasion coming. All right, then people are going to try to get right then. It's too late. Matter of fact, when they come, shit, it's already going to be bad in Egypt as it is here in America. This shit is bad now. It's getting worse. And we still haven't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning of sorrows. What was I getting? Oh, yeah. All right, this is Acts chapter 1 and verse 8. I'm sorry, verse 7. It says, and he said unto the, verse 6, excuse me. It's Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? See, the disciples knew, for you dumbass Christians, that the children of Israel are going to be ruling, all right? That Israel is going to be put back on the map. We're not talking about the land of Israel. Well, you know, that's our homeland, but the nation of Israel, all right? The whole nation is going to be in rulership. We ain't going to be having no people in the slums and in the hoods and all messed up on drugs and not following the law, statute, commandments. No, we're going to be made perfect, and we're going to do the righteous acts 100%. And it says, verse 7, he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power, but ye shall receive power after the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem, in all Judea, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the earth. And the uttermost part of the earth is here in the Western Hemisphere. All right? So that's why in Matthew 24 it says what? And then this gospel shall be preached around the whole world, and then the end shall come. Right? And here it is. We're seeing the end manifest. All right? To the point that this year, 2025, could be the year of our deliverance. Yahweh Shai willing. You know, and that's what we're hastening for. If you're really in this thing, that you're hastening it to be this year. You know, we don't want to stay in this damn place. We want to be saved. We need to be saved. Verse 9. And when we had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. See, Yahweh Shai got beamed up onto the chariot. Verse 10. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, you two angels, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. See? And guess what? He's coming back, and he ain't coming, and he said, what, I shall not meet you as a man? He's coming back. That angelic force, all right, with that new body, and he's going to, what? It's Matthew 10 and 34 says what? Think not that I came to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, so the Lord's gonna come back and lay waste to these evildoers, man, and then what? Deliver his elect. All right. So yeah, hey, these chariot sightings are increasing more and more, but eventually we're gonna see it with they put the total action together. All right. So with that, I pray this edifying to the elect. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Kwam Nashallah. Shalom.